issue.
Officially in Britain, is this handled the same way it is in our country, just denial that it exists?
The Ministry of Defense UFO project was based very much on the United States Air Force program, Project Blue Book, right from the terms of reference through to the investigative methodology. And yes, very much the conclusion was we accept that people do see strange things that can't always be explained, but we do not believe these things to be of any defense interest or significance. That was the party line.
You know, a few of these, one here and one there, and it's easy to accept that that might be just hallucination or something. But when there are so many different places over so many years, doesn't it become pretty much obligatory that you recognize that something's there?
I agree, and indeed that's one of the reasons why I continue to speak out on this issue. Unfortunately, the Ministry of Defence's UFO project was the victim of defense cuts in 2009 and has now gone the same way as the USAF program, Project Blue Book.
Yeah, I think that that this attempt to cover up, and clearly there is that attempt to cover up, reflects an attitude on leadership about the general public that I have a lot of trouble with. That somehow the general public is not able to cope with something like this, that they have to be protected, that they would panic, that they're too dumb to understand, or something like that. I just don't think that this is the way that our general public ought to be viewed. If it's out there, if it's real, we have a right to know. And the government which covers it up, if they can cover that up and make assumptions about what I ought to know, what I ought not to know, that gives me a lot of concern. Thank you very much for your testimony.